it every time. It's just a disaster. Ah! Almost of it. Help! Go in.
I can't.
Welcome to the shed. Finally kind of got all my stuff in a row, and I think we can actually do like a proper build. And why not a gross 740? Because I kind of getting the urge to drift again, and it just feels like these kind of are a little bit better of starting point, as I'm sure if you look on the internet you'll find lots of videos. So scoop this one up for 1,500 bucks. It's turbo, it's manual, it smokes, and we are going to do a bunch of upgrades to it, not necessarily for power, but for reliability. I want this to kind of be my seat time car. I've spent a lot of time working on my junk at the track, which is fun for a while, and things always break, but you can do a few things to make stuff not break as much, so we're going to do that. First things first, I want to get a good gauge on the health of this thing. The guy I bought it off was a nice enough fellow, but didn't know that much about it. Like I said, it smoked like crazy and it stalled all the time, and within 2 seconds of looking it over, I see there's an atmospheric blow-off valve and some loose vacuum lines, so that is probably that problem. I want to do a compression test and just check the oil pressure. It sounds a little knocky and tractory, but it's a red block, so that's probably normal. But in the interest of having something reliable, I want to start with as good of a base as I can. The main mods we're going to do is a transmission swap, because the M46s are, in my experience, not that good. Your results will vary, but at some point you'll probably get to the stage where you're breaking them all the time. So transmission swap, turbo swap, because I know it's blown. Not really blown, the seals are compromised. They don't really they don't blow. But it's pushing oil through the exhaust like crazy and burning it, so we'll change that. Intercooler upgrade, bucket seats, some suspension and angle, and that's probably about it. Like, they don't need that much to drift. You could drift this probably as is on the cut springs and have a great time, but our local track is closing in about a year, and it's only about 40 minutes from here. The next tracks are either a ferry ride or a 2-hour drive. So like I said, I'm tired of working on my stuff in the pits. I want something I can just load on the car trailer, drive for the day, and come home. The drift car dream. We'll see if it actually works. Not bad. See how many PSI it has or doesn't have. No spark.
1 and 11. No fuel.
$125 to $150. That's what they say. 160, 150. Yeah, good enough. So compression tested fine. So we're just going to drain all the fluids, pull it out. I pull the engine and trans in one shot because I'm old and don't feel like bench pressing the new transmission up from underneath. So I guess that makes me lazy. But yeah, we got a few other things to do while it's coming out anyways. So we'll do that now. Wow, so quick. Duck. Nick! It's probably fine. It's not fine. It's not too much like tar. It smells like gas. Go ahead! There, I got it. Wow.
Well, it almost all went in.
Nice and green though. That's good. Go get the floor guy. It's full of undercoating. No rust. Anywhere, really. That's nice.
You have hair like a Lego.
I take that as a compliment. It'll last forever. All you have to do is stand there and poke a camera at things. Seems like a pretty easy gig to me.
How much you pay me?
Memories. They're priceless. Now we'll see what I forgot to disconnect and how strong it is. Perfect. Seized onto the dowels. Wow. That was very seized. I'm not saving any of this. There we go. Yuck. $89. I'd say that's used up. Of course it's stuck. Why wouldn't it be? Just work it. Here's where we're at as of today. Got the B230 FT out. Give it a regasket because it's 30 years old, and when you get them hot at the track, they like to wet themselves. So we'll do our best to keep the oil inside. Then yeah, we'll fire it back in the hole, and start going on suspension and interior. I got to do some gauges, kind of see what's going on with those, and then oh, I got mocked up some rims just because I had them. Those are Enki Astro or Safari van rims off like the GMC Safari vans. I think they look pretty dope, but a little bit of poke. But I might run those or something else. I don't know. Anything cool, you have to run adapters. That's kind of just a fact of life with Volvos, unless you have big money for 5x108 stuff. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll do my best to try and get an update out as soon as possible.